So too, I didn't know it went through that quick. This part one. I even loaded up one from about this stupid chick, a child molestation story about how stupid women can be just to have a piece of penis in the house. A dumb bitch, and she is a dumb bitch. But check this out. I didn't finish it when I was talking about my pain management doctor. It's a because it may I believe it can help somebody. And if they don't have an HMO, if you family, why don't you all get together, have a fish fry? You know how churches and stuff or different organizations, Girl Scouts sell Girl Scout cookies. What if everybody gave $1? That's why you hear some these hostess. That's why they get my money, because they say it's just nothing but $1 a month. If they got 50,000 viewers and $1 a month, yeah, don't hate on them because that's a lot of money. Like L Bum, L Roach, nigga, don't. Let me tell you something, Roachdot. People don't laugh at what you say. They laugh at you because, and I'm not gonna mention this man's name, and he don't give a fuck. But this man has some funny ass shit, dude. Oh, and the song that you chose for me, that was some beautiful music. But dude, you have no talent, and you just about like me on a good day. I mean, when I'm singing, I can sound pretty decent, but I'm not gonna go out there and make a fool of myself and go on American Idol and America's Got Talent. Hell no, because my voice is not equipped for that. I can play the piano, which a lot of you don't know. I can read music, sheet music. I can read music. I've even made songs. But nobody, it's nothing crucial that nobody, oh, they did her song. No, I make what comes to my spirit, and I will write the notes, and then I'll go over it. And then my husband's son, like, Mama, that's beautiful. What is that called? I said, I'm just trying to give it a name. And it may be a spiritual song. Um, it ain't nobody gonna be. You know what's funny? When my husband came in and caught me off guard, I was on the piano playing, "These hoes ain't loyal. No, they ain't." And I was just playing it. Take a broke nigga's bitch. But I don't fuck with broke bitches. But it's funny when you hear a person playing a piano. He said, "Tano, are you going crazy?" I said, "What?" He said, "Are you in here playing Hoes Ain't Loyal on the piano?" I said, "Boo, I don't play the piano late at night because I don't want to keep you up, but it's on another level of the house, of the condo." I said, "But I like playing the piano, and you know that." He said, "But Donna, you playing Hoes Ain't Loyal." My husband fell on the floor after work. I said, "Baby, it's not that funny." He said, "But you played Hoes Ain't Loyal." He said he came in and he stood there a long time. He came, come through the garage as we usually do. And he said, "What the fuck?" Because he was thinking, like, is that the her YouTube shit? She got it hooked up where you can hear it in stereo surround sound, but all I hear is piano. Is that a cover? And I'm gonna tell you, y'all check out this guy. His name is the Theorist. THE, capital uppercase. Well, I guess it's uppercase. T as in Tom, H as in hoe, E as in elephant, O as in oblivion, R as in real, I as in is, S as in sex, T as in tail, whether it's a dog's or animal's tail or TELL, but it's a T. The Theorist. He does piano covers of a lot of songs. And he does piano covers of even music like that. But I love that young man's music. He's Oriental, but for some odd reason, I think he's mixed with black or white. I think he's mixed with Caucasian or either of the black persuasion. And he may not be, but I think he is from his features. But the dude, look, he has that Oriental look. But he can play his ass off. And he started me to really doing that because I had left the piano alone, but with the grandkids, I'm going to really, really enforce that in them. So if they choose to play an instrument, well, music is going to be all around them, except for sexually explicit or, you know, profanity words, words like that. That's why I have, my friend that can burn. Like I said, I had him edit that flawless and everything. Because I don't want that. They got plenty of time to learn that. And their parents don't curse. The parents don't use that kind of language. And if they do, I ain't heard it. Not saying they're perfect, but they not going to. It's just some things we've agreed upon. We've had meetings, even with my daughter. We know how they plan to raise their child. And as being grandparents, we all sat down, even uncle and auntie, this is how we plan. If I say they can't have candy and we say they can have seedless grapes, that's it. The only thing I did without the permission, but I had to tell them the next day when I started giving Fat Mama in the baby food processor potatoes, which you don't need that. You just boil them, bake them, and put a little pack. But her favorite is sweet potatoes. She loves sweet potatoes, and I do too. And it's better that I don't put no margarine, but I have started using spray Pam, and I really do trust Pam. It has nothing in there, and I've said it before and I say it again. Try Pam. And when I do what I call oven roasted garlic potatoes with the skin on, I'll do like 2 huge bags and buy one of those silver big old pans from the store, but I scald it out with hot water. I don't put it in the dishwasher. I scald it out and suds it up real good, and then I rinse it real good. Then I dry it real good with a clean dishcloth. And then I take my potatoes as I go. I got 3 or 4 colanders. A good cook gonna have more than one thing, more than one cake pan. So I'll just put them all. I have done 2 big things of it, but I did it for a dinner that when my relatives were here from out of town for a funeral. So I knew it was gonna take about no, I did 3 bags of white russet potatoes, Idaho potatoes. I was being cheap because the red skins are too expensive, but they are better and they're smaller. But you know how you leave the skin on, but you never use dishwashing liquid, people. For those you don't know, I found out some people don't know, and then they wonder why it tastes nasty, because the dishwashing liquid will sink through the skin and make your potatoes taste nasty and could get you sick. Rinse your potatoes off in hot water if you have to do them one by one. Now, if you're doing them in a colander, I still go one by one, and then I'll get my final rinse, put that colander to the side, let it, in that sink, and then I'm doing colander number 2. And then it takes a lot of hand power cutting potatoes. But I got some sharp knives to the dullest knife. I got them Ginsu knives that just like scalpels that will cut your artery and you bleed out. But I do that. And I use regular garlic powder at the end, and while they're baking, I'll take them out, because you can start it'll get smoky. You can't spray it while they're you got to pull them out. It takes a lot of work, but I'll put a little black pepper on them as I season them. It takes a lot of work back and forth, more than you season chicken or seasoning your flour. If you do it by the bowl and you season your fried chicken or your oven baked chicken like that. But the point is, I do that with garlic powder to keep down on people's blood pressures, but I will at the end go through it with a little garlic salt, and I add a little onion powder in there too. But the main thing, they're garlic roasted, and they're so delicious. And that's just so simple. It's an extra filler. And my relatives, my husband, everybody like them. My kids like them. Who can't make it? But you got to be clean with it. But you got to scald them with. I got my hot water tank up to the highest. Now when my first grandbaby turned 1, and she's able to, I already got little step stools and stuff ready for them now that you buy for children so they can stand up and wash their hands. I got all that stuff ready. But when she's washing her hands, my babies ain't coming up with no scalded water. And my kids giving me the side eye. Oh yeah, we got the high. I got my hot water tank. Always have. But when they were little, I didn't. After they moved out. When they got to be teenagers, they knew, mama got this. And I tell company, when you washing your hands, be careful, because my hot water is very hot. I got it set up to the highest because I do a lot of cooking and I like hot showers and hot baths. But that's just a little food for thought. But back to what I was saying on part 1 about my pain management doctor. There's this apparatus, just to tell you that if you know somebody with back